All right, y'all, welcome back. My little pupils, are you excited to learn? Let's get into it. Moisturizer. This is very thick, so I really like to use this before I apply anything matte or full coverage on the skin. Then I'm using a second primer. This is the Juno primer. It is pore filling, but it's like a moisturizer. I don't know, it snatches me up. My sister got it for me for Christmas. Thank you. Love you. And I've been really liking it a lot. Like so. Really in there. After that, I love to go in with my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. So actually taking it on a blender, and then this way you can really ensure that you're like really pushing it in, because I feel like the biggest thing that happens with pore primers is people like smear them on like a lotion, and it's like you cannot, you know. I just purchased these foundations from Morphe and I'm giving them a whirl. I'm mixing these two together. I've been really liking these. I think they're a little bit more matte than I would like, but I like them. And I apply this with a brush. And then I'll go in with just that lighter color, the F250. Now, by all means, if you don't wear this much makeup, do your thing. Okay, be careful.
This is
Foundation.
That's whose fault is that?
Okay, so now that that's blended in, we are gonna move to our lighter color. I'll just do one of those. Oh crap. I didn't even put this on the top like I was supposed to.
Stupid!
Every place of your area of your face should have a shadow, should have some sort of color there. And then after that, still one more product left, or two more products left actually. And I just take my Infallible. It's just a little bit lighter than my e.l.f. without being like so light. I have like way lighter concealers. But yeah, I didn't want it to be like too light. So now that this is all done, I'm going to spray my face down with some Jeffree Star. If you don't know, you know now. I usually like live for a beauty blender. Like I live for a beauty blender. Recently I saw like one of my new faves on YouTube, Kiki Adams, use this brush, and I was like, why does her skin look like butter with this brush? And so I bought it, and I am like, I need to get like 7 more. And it's important, I feel like the way that she holds it too is very important for the application. I like really like her work. So hold it at this end part and just literally like on the face. So pretty. Now I applied my foundation going in like kind of like a gradient way on my cheeks, because usually at my face isn't so round. Just a little happy right now. Okay, I got some happy weight that usually wouldn't be suffocating me, but right now it is. So I have to change my contour. When I gain weight in my face, I have to change my contour according to that. You should be contouring for your face shape 100%. What I'm doing for me unless you have the same exact face as me, same exact skin type as me, it might not work for you. And I'll just go up here a little bit, just a little bit, because I don't want it to start carrying. You see how it's kind of carrying a little bit? So that's when I'll go in and take off some product, because I don't want it to start carrying that lighter color around. So I just think it's important that you don't drag or sweep anything while using a brush. You have got to pat. I feel like maybe that's where I was going wrong for so long, was that, oh my god, I like literally every time I used a brush, I had so many streaks and so many like areas where you could see the bristles, and now it's like, baby, you should have been patting. Duh. Now I'm gonna go in with my contour stick. And I do like one of those like US Cellular, like, or like whatever this is, a bar graph on the side of my face. And then I might have to take these clips off. Don't clock me for my wig, okay? And then I do like, I try to do this whole region. I already have dips in my chin that I literally hate, but I try to stay away from those areas. I see a lot of people bring their contour on their chin. If anything, I'll add more light to that area just because I feel like it looks like I have a fucking beard and I don't want a beard, okay? I just take the butt of this and blend and like pat in together. You'll see, like I literally, see that? How like all these brush tips are off? Make sure you're doing that with your skin. So down here, this area for me is just like not as important. I like hate this area of my face. Obviously, it's a double chin. I have like a non-symmetrical chin area anyways. So I'm trying to make it vanish as much as I can. I'm not insecure about it, okay? I'm not insecure about it. I just hate it. Like, I literally just hate it. But if someone tried to be like, oh, you got a chin, like, man chin, and da-da-da-da, I'd be like, I already know this. Like, you don't think I don't hate it too? Like, I hate it as much as you, okay? You know my potential? You see what my potential could be if I just got rid of it? Okay? I'm gonna pull her back a little bit. I'm just gonna pull her back a little bit. And just really get at this hairline. We are gonna go and start with our under eye. And for the under eye, I'm just using this, like, I know it's so gross, but I find that products that have like a lot of foundation on it or a lot of product really, really, really like get into the skin so much better. And I think it's because it's like a stiffer brush. Oh, yum. I love the way that looks. Okay. And then we're really, like, really lightly patting. I'm gonna take this Real Techniques brush. I'm gonna take this Real Techniques brush. And we are just gonna blend that concealer. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm literally just blending that concealer into the nose bridge. I don't like to go all the way up into this waterline. I just feel like it really doesn't do anything for me at all except for like take off my lashes, and I don't want to like, you know, get my lashes done every 2 weeks instead of 3 weeks because of the way that I apply my makeup every day. So I'm just gonna change a couple things, and I don't feel like it was doing anything anyways. I want to tell you guys this powder is the bee's knees. I am like not even joking. I don't know what's in here, but it makes my like skin like literally look like tape. Like it snatches my pores up. I do have a dupe. So the dupe for the Givenchy powder, in my opinion, is going to be the Fenty setting powder. The reason why I use Givenchy over Fenty is because Fenty leaves me dry. I have to spray that thoroughly. Sometimes I have to even like press it into the skin to make it not be so dry when I apply that powder like under my eyes. But to use it as like a translucent actual setting powder, I feel like they're virtually the same. But to actually snatch my under eye without making it dry, that's a job for Givenchy. If you really like, you know, can't afford the Givenchy one, then definitely go and get the Fenty one because it is still a great dupe for it. Like I said, they're virtually the same. This one smells like vanilla. This one smells like rich people. To another con about this powder, baby, it is messy. It is so messy. Oh my god. And especially like at Sephora, when you see it at Sephora, like on the shelf, it's like all like dripping. There's like powder all over the floor by it. Like it is so messy. They both snatch my pores as well. So yeah, like I said, there's not like a huge difference. So I'm gonna be using my Fenty Caramel Cutie bronzer. And I just circularly motion swipe, and I'm always, no matter like the way that I'm applying, I'm always like swiping up. You never want to be swiping down or pulling down ever. That is like an OG tip if you did not know that. Oh, yum! And with the Juvia's Place, the Warrior palette, and I'm taking Kana. I don't know if you can see Kana. This is Kana right here. It is just like a very taupey color. If you have a deeper complexion, I'm not sure if you would be able to use this exact color, just because it would make you ashy as hell. Like it would be super gray. But for me, I do find that it works out pretty well. So I'm taking that color Kana. And so I'm taking that color now, focusing solely just on that color and not on that black. And all I'm doing is just throwing that right in here. You see that? Or no? It literally just gives a little, like the teensiest gray tone to my contour. Newsflash, your natural shadows are gray. So you should be doing some, I mean, we want you to be bronzy, we want you to be orange, we want you to be, you know, all those colors that, you know, whatever. But this, doing something as simple as this literally would just add to the dimension of the face. It would up your artistry just a little bit by doing something so simple. So think about it, try it, give it a whirl. And I literally only pretty much apply this in my cheek area. And then my chin area. Because these are the only places on my face that really would have a shadow. And I do actually, what is this? What's going on with that? I don't know what that's about. I usually would actually take this down my nose bridge too, which I probably am going to do. Just because I feel like my nose bridge can get a little bit yellow when or orange when I contour it. And adding that taupe to it, just right on the top, is just a favorite blush as well. My fave blush right now is the Ginger Blush by Laura Mercier. I hate blush that makes you look like, you know, you just went for a jog. This one looks, you know, super pretty. I really like it. I think it just reminds me of just like fresh, warm blood. And I already have super loud cheeks, so it's like I don't want them to look overpowered or like way louder than they need to be. Yeah, that's pretty, huh? Yum. Take my Fenty cheap, like I said, and since I'm contouring for my round cheekbones or my round face right now, because I'm, you know, my face is way plumper than it usually is, I feel like. So until I get that under control, I am going to chisel for my face shape. So usually when I'm a little bit thinner in the face, I'll go in and drag this all and cup right around my cheekbone here, and then it can double set my parentheses. But since I'm not doing that today, I'm just gonna double set them separately. No matter what weight you are, or no matter what kind of look you're going for, you always have the correct contour for your face shape. Super important. So next, I'm just gonna be taking this little brush here. I'm going in Kana again. Somebody please correct me and tell me how to pronounce it in below, because I would feel like an asshole if I was not saying that right. Yeah. For the most part, I'm not into eyeshadow right now, so it's mostly about the complexion and base for me. So you see what I mean? Like, it doesn't look gray on me, and I just love. I tried to find the closest color to the color of my waterline, and I literally am just gonna run that. All this does literally is just open the eye without there being like white under there. Okay, yeah, that's pretty. I like that. Take my Revolution Blot and Bake. Oh, Bake and Blot. It's in the color white. It's literally white. I'm taking this on the Morphe M554 brush, which I love. I take off the accents because it's really, really pigmented. And instead of highlight, I really want a matte complexion. I will go and take this white powder and I'll apply it where that highlight, you know, would be. And this is just a super helpful tip anyways for anybody who's watching and doesn't like highlighting or has like a lot of texture to their skin, or, you know, every single time you wear highlighter you're kind of like, oh, I don't really like this. This is a bomb tip. So then for these like divots in my chin, I will go in and just really just throw that white on there too. And then it just helps a little.